23 years ago, Gary Blaschke, a die-hard surfer, created the Disabled Surfing Association, or the DSAA, an organisation offering the experience of surfing to anyone with the desire to give it a go, no matter the size of the obstacles against them.
I spend every day in my chair and I don't get the opportunity to, to move about much. So surfing is like an unreal experience.
When you're out in the water, you're free, you're not disabled, you're out with your friends.
Woohoo! It's exhilarating and it's very scary, but the combination of the two, I suppose, is what keeps me going.
Gary's organisation has inspired an army of over 5,000 volunteers, as it can take up to 60 people to get one disabled person into the water.
I thank Gary every day I go surfing. Without him, this wouldn't happen, and so many people would be stuck in their wheelchairs and not being able to go in the water at all, know what it feels like, or they'd be sitting on the concrete watching what other surfers do, not them.
Gary?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Simone Jade McKinnon, Random Acts of Kindness.
Hi, Simone. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Listen, I hear you are the man behind Disabled Surfers Association, and I know about all the things you do for other people, and we think it's time to give a little back.
Wow. I'm blown away.
What do you say you come with me then?
Come with you?
Yeah, come with me.
Right.
The catalyst for Gary starting the DSA was in 1983, when he was badly injured in a motorcycle accident.
He was in bad shape. His knee, well, there was no knee. It was just broken, shattered into 100 million pieces, and they said he'd had to have his kneecap removed. When the doctors told Gary he wouldn't surf again, he thought, no way, I'm going to actually think about some other way. I don't know how I'm going to get back on that surfboard, and that's how the DSA came about.
Instead of feeling sorry for himself and closing the door, he opened the door for many others.
Like 19-year-old Kelly McCann. After a tragic accident when she was only 3 left her a quadriplegic with breathing difficulties, Gary and his DSA team have been able to help Kelly do what many thought impossible.
We've had Kelly out and taken the oxygen out. She holds her breath, catches the wave to the beach. As soon as she gets to the beach, they run the oxygen back in and she starts breathing again.
I want to go back in.
It is the most beautiful thing I've seen in surfing, no doubt about it.
Gary's future plan is to travel from branch to branch, promoting and furthering the reach of the DSA. He'll be churning out the kilometres, and his old clapped-out ute is on its last legs. So I've told Gary we'll shout his ute a much-needed service. But after the break, Kmart Tyre and Auto has a whole lot more in store for him. Today we showed up at the beach to surprise Gary Blaschke, the man behind the Disabled Surfing Association. And right now, Gary thinks Kmart Tyre and Auto have donated a free service for his old ute. But we've got a little bit more up our sleeves for good old Gary.
The top's leaking as well.
How long have you had the old girl for?
Close to 20 years, I think, now. So she's done a few Ks.
The boys from Kmart Tyre and Auto are going to pretend to find plenty wrong with Gary's old ute, and they might even invent a few extra problems. Bad?
It does look pretty bad. It's oil everywhere. I don't know where to start.
Because what Gary doesn't know is behind the scenes, a very special gift has been arranged.
We at Kmart Tyre and Auto Service really wanted to help make sure that Gary could continue his amazing work. Having a good car is really an important part of making sure he can keep doing it in the future.
Now Gary is about to get the bad news about his faithful old ute.
I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Looks like it's on its last legs.
No.
Yep.
Well, that's not good.
No, not good at all.
Well, maybe we should say goodbye to the old girl and... How about that one? What do you reckon?
Oh, never owned a car that looked like that.
Isn't it gorgeous? Kmart Tyre and Auto have given you this car, and the boys helped deck it out and made it the perfect surfing mobile. So to make this car extra special, we sent good mates Jim and Len to Signorama to personalise the car for Gary and the DSA. This is Gary.
Hi, John.
John is responsible.
Good. Thank you very much. I think Kmart. Thank you very much, Kmart.
Our pleasure.
You know?
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm so
Fantastic.
excited. Ready, sit in, have a go.
Whoa. Wow. I had no idea whatsoever. I think it's the first time I've ever shaken with anything, and it's mind-blowing.
Well, maybe you should take it for a spin. Maybe you should take it back to your wife and show her.
Oh, she'll be absolutely blown away. Thank you, Simone.
You're very welcome. Behind every great man is a great woman. Gary has two, his wife Lynn and his mum.
Nice, Gary.
For Lynn, the new car means the thousands of hours Gary spends travelling between DSA branches can now be done without fear of the old ute giving up the ghost.
God, it's crying now. This whole experience for me has just proved how special Gary is, and I think I've just realised that other people are thinking the same thing, so it makes me feel good.
I got up at 3 o'clock this morning, went out to my workshop, opened it up just to see if it was true or not, and then went back to bed. So, yeah, I'm not even quite sure if it's still mine, you know. It's mind-blowing because I've just never had anything like that.
Today I brought Gary back to Collaroy Beach in northern Sydney. This is where it all started for the DSA 23 years ago. Meanwhile, gathering at the Surf Rock Hotel just up the beach are many of the people whose lives have been touched by Gary's DSA magic. They've all come here today to surprise Gary and to say thanks for everything he's done for them. If you look up there, they're all here for you. Well, these people who love and admire you have also come here to say thank you, so let's go up and say hi.
Running out of words to make you see.
Thanks, front, mate. Enjoy your lunch.
Thanks, mate.
I love you to pieces.
I'm a bit embarrassed, you know. I'm not a person for a lot of fuss. I just do what I do, and yeah, I'm starting to realise now after 23 years that we've got something pretty unique and something special here. Kel.
It makes me think anything's possible. They need to prove that. Like getting people out of the wheelchairs. Even doctors can't do that.
It's good to see you, Sarah.
It means everything to me. To be out in the water, to meet new friends.
Hey, Martin, how are you?
Gary Blaschke, he's a genuine Aussie, mate. He's one of those Aussies that make you proud to be an Aussie. And to be recognised like this is very fitting. Very fitting indeed. No one deserves it more.
I can feel your heart beat through
There was one more surfing dream that you're yet to fulfill. So, thanks to Jetstar, you and your beautiful wife are off to Hawaii for a holiday. What Gary doesn't know yet is there's more to that surfing dream waiting for him in Hawaii. Blaschke is a man who has made the impossible possible for thousands of disabled Australians across the country, sharing his love for surfing with anyone who will give it a go.
Welcome to Jetstar. Where are you off to today?
Off to Honolulu.
Thanks to Jetstar, Lynn and Gary are on their way to Hawaii. Gary and Lynn will be staying a stone's throw from the world-famous Waikiki Beach. Well, welcome, guys, to the Aston Waikiki Beach.
Well, thank you very much.
For any surfer, Hawaii is a dream come true. But we're about to give this surfer a day he will never forget. How are you guys?
Great.
Thank you. So what do you got planned for today?
Nothing.
Nothing
I
at
don't
the
think so.
Well, I thought maybe we could check out the Billabong Pipeline Masters.
Oh, great.
Oh my God, how
Fantastic.
exciting. It's the final today.
Oh,
How's the timing?
wow.
I know.
Fantastic.
Let's go then, shall we?
Righto.
The Billabong Pipeline Masters is the pinnacle of the pro surfing calendar. And what a year to be here, with the likes of Taj Burrow and Joel Parkinson flying the flag for Aussie surfing.
Hello, Gary.
Telling you about.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Billabong House.
Thank you.
We've got the 2 best seats in the house for you, so come on through.
Fantastic.
Gary and all his work that he does for the Disabled Surfing Association, just to see those guys get in the water and the look on their faces is just unbelievable. It stokes us out so much, and it's just so good to see. These are your 2 seats. Best seats in the house.
They are.
They are, aren't they?
Beautiful.
Enjoy yourself. Pleasure.
Thanks, mate.
No worries, mate.
To be part of a Billabong team, you know, I didn't think any weekend hacker like myself would ever get the opportunity to do that.
To top off an amazing day for Gary, Aussie surfer Taj Burrow, a massive supporter of the DSA, takes out the title.
Oh, look, this has just been absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You know, I couldn't have asked for anything more.
Hawaii has been so much more than a dream holiday for Gary. This trip has ensured the DSA's acceptance and future amongst Australia's surfing elite. A dream he has had for the organisation for 23 years.
I just think it's just going to put the DSA in a different place now. I think, you know, some of these guys may come out of the woodwork. You know, they sort of understand what the DSA is about. It's about putting back something into surfing and giving surfing a good name. So, yeah, I think now that we're part of that, maybe, yeah, we just go and take over the world from now on.